In today's video, we're going over all the side Easter eggs that have been discovered on Shadow Vale, which is the new zombies map for Black Ops 6. Without further ado, let's jump into this, baby. This is how to get a AI companion on Shadowed Vale. The first part can be found in the garden pond next to this bridge on the left side. The second location can be found on top of this rock hidden inside of the grass and the shim's hinge. The third location can be found in the battery room. The next one can be found behind Double Tap right next to this ammo refill inside of this bucket. The next one can be found in the library behind this picture frame. And the final one can be found in the conservatory in front of the quick revive machine. Once you gathered all the parts, go and craft Mr. Peaks at the motor court. Then you have yourself a AI companion. As your companion eliminates other zombies, it will turn into a vermin, then it will turn into a parasite, then it will turn into a doppelgast. It could be different for your game. This is how to get the free Wonder Waffle DG2 in Shadow Vale. Make sure you also progress through the Easter egg so you can get one of the 3 variants of the Mark II. Once done successfully, Richtofen will have your first dialogue inside of the map. You're going to head into the nursery room, look under the bed, you're going to shoot it with your weapon. And once you shoot that, this purple smoke is going to rise up above the bed and it's going to teleport to a different location. Head into the east balcony right next to the elemental pop and look on this green chair next to this desk. Shoot that book. Put as much ammo and power into this purple orb with these rotating objects around it. You got to shoot as much as possible. Once done correctly, it will teleport to a different location. Now head back into the back of the spawn where Garden Pond is. It's going to be right here at this location. You're going to see this little purple object. You're going to shoot it and you're going to do what you did with the first time. You're going to spray into it with all the ammo that you have. Then it should be good. After it disappears again, the final location will be on this table with the family photo of Richtofen's family right next to Juggernaut on the left-hand side. You're going to see it on this table. And this one is going to be the tricky one. Use the war machine, and basically if you wait for it to reset, and once you see all the objects floating around the orb, you can basically shoot it with your war machine and it will just immediately destroy it. I think there's like 3 phases. You have to do this 3 times before it actually completes. Once done correctly, it will kind of disappear. And now you can go back into the elevator in the main frame. You're going to see this purple smoke floating around and basically shoot it with your weapon and it will drop the Wonder Waffle. And now there you go. You now have the Wonder Waffle for Shadow Vale. The next side Easter egg is really cool. We could turn Sam into a laser trap. I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now, which you can activate once per round. We needed to activate 3 different computers. Activate the computer next to Pack-a-Punch on the left side. In the round, another computer can be found in the west hallways, another one in Overlook, and the last one can be found in Study. Activate each computer in the round. If it gives you a cleaning message, interact with the other 2 computers until it gives you a red screen. When red, interact with the computer immediately. As doing that, you will receive an item. Take that back into the computer in the Pack-a-Punch room, and now Sam will be a laser trap. You can activate it once per round. This is probably one of the coolest side Easter eggs inside of the Shadow Vale, as Sam can protect you and just laser everything in her path. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another side Easter eggs if you can like upgrade her or something. That'd be cool. So props Treyarch for this side Easter egg, because it's one of my favorites so far inside of the zombies map. But be advised, after completing the main Easter egg and if you continue the match, Sam will no longer be there, and also the Z-Rex dinosaur won't be in the room next to Juggernaut. So be advised if we're actually going to be doing this Easter egg or not. This next side Easter egg gives you a free perk and other items and free documents for secrets of the storyline. To start this side Easter egg, you must be on round 11. Go into the specific location on the gameplay here, and you're going to activate this clock. Once the clock has been activated, go into Richtofen's room, sit on the bed. Then once you're on the bed, end the round immediately. As the rounds are switching, turn around and do a 180 and prone and lay down. After a few seconds after rounds have switched, your screen will fade to black. Once it's back to regular, you will turn around and you're going to see these white footsteps. Follow those footsteps. You're going to see these zombies with these weird looking Z's above their heads. And if you find the one that's the most colorful one, that zombie in particular will have this key that you need to obtain and pick up. Once picked up and you do it fast enough, you can interact with this loot box and it will give you a free perk. If not done fast enough, you'll get a smaller one and get less loot. This next side Easter egg is a jump scare. and it gives you free loot and documents and a free perk also. I even got a purple ether tool. That is huge. For you to actually activate the side Easter egg before starting a match, please put a thermoscope on your weapon. This is the only way you can actually see what we're actually going for. If you actually go in front of the mansion or behind the mansion and actually look in the windows with your thermoscope, you can see this weird ghost old lady. Once looking at her, once you find her for a couple seconds, she will kind of disappear. There are different locations around the map. You can go in front of the mansion, you can go behind the mansion where double tap is, even on the right side. It can be anywhere. Just look in front of the mansion, behind the mansion, and you will eventually find these ghosts. I think this is time gated because if you don't do it in a certain amount of time, I had to find the ghost like 5 or 6 times in my game for this to actually work. So it was a pretty cool Easter egg. The fact is that some of these Easter eggs can only be activated on certain rounds, has to be related to lore, or I guess Treyarch wanted to do that so people wouldn't find these Easter eggs as fast as they usually do. But as you see here, people still found it very fast. Once found all 4 ghosts with your thermoscope, head back into the nursing room and interact with this mirror, and a jump scare will happen and you will get your free loot. The next side Easter egg is getting a maxed pack-a-punch weapon and a max legendary rarity, but there's actually a twist to it. It's only for the Marine SP shotgun. For this to work, make sure to purchase Death Perception. You need to head into the elevator room and you're going to see these 3 deer heads. Put your shotgun on the wall, but your gun has to be a blue rarity or higher. Once on the wall, you need to activate the correlating field upgrade that the color of the eyes on the deers are showing. Once getting enough kills, it will complete that, and basically you have these bosses that spawn in, which I've got Manglers. Once taken out successfully, your shotgun will be upgraded into a maxed rarity, which mine went into purple to legendary, which if you do it again, or if you just keep going, you can get up to Pack-a-Punch 1 through Pack-a-Punch 3. It's very huge. Now for the secret Easter egg song on a Shattered Veil. The first one can be found on top of this box in the conservatory. The second one can be found in the banquet hall on top of the shelf next to these shelves of different random electronics. The final one can be found in the tunnel on top of this white box. This is definitely one of the coolest songs inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, which I will not be playing the secret song because it is copyrighted. So I hope you guys enjoy this song. Now for our power-ups. The first one can be found in the elevator lift. Just descend from it, look up, and you'll see it right here. Using a thermal scope can be very easy. That would be insta-kill. The second one can be found right here in the east foyer room. In this little window, you can barely see it. That would be bonus points. And the next one can be found next to double tap, and you have to look over in the distance out of the map. If you crouch, you can actually see it. That would be double points. And this other one can be next into the spawn area on this statue right here next to the water fountain. That would be max ammo. And then the last one is going to be the nuke power up, which would be found in the tunnels on top of this blue kind of blanket on the right side. The max armor power up can be found in the moto court room behind that shed. Full power can be found in the study room in this vent right here. Once obtained all power ups inside of the Shadow Veil, the last one would be fire sale, which would be in the diner room on top of the chandelier. For this next one, I really don't have to do this, but it's obvious that new players won't be able to see what this actually is. But if you actually look around the map, you're going to see these boxable. You're going to see these destroyable boxes that have a salvage, and this is required to upgrade the rarity of your weapon. You need salvage. So you're going to find these destroyable boxes all around the map, and they're scavenged everywhere, and you can just pick up salvage. So if you're trying to get salvage other than trying to use Vulture's Aid or just use a suppressor to get more salvage to upgrade the rarity of your weapon, you can get more extra salvage just by going around the map and just looking for these destroyable boxes. Like I said, people don't like when I actually mention this because it's kind of a waste of time because people already know this, but new players are not going to know because you'd be surprised how many people don't know this actually exists inside of this game. So just appreciate the content I do. So that has been all the discovered Easter eggs, side Easter eggs so far on Shattered Veil. Like I said, if there's any other ones that get discovered, I will make those a shorts on this channel, and you guys can comment below politely and don't be like, oh, this guy missed this, I missed that. I'm gonna miss an Easter egg, side Easter egg on this video. I know I am because this map has only been out for like a couple days, and there's surely gonna be more Easter eggs that are gonna be discovered in this map, even beyond how many side Easter eggs we actually discover. Yeah, that has been the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.